Time's the time, man. Hopefully these white cement fours was going to we can get early access, man. So make sure y'all be ready, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe this channel, man. Let me know, man. So today could be the day. Like I said yesterday, we probably get it maybe Tuesday or Thursday. I said yesterday, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday. We should be getting something, But it's been a talk of the town. A lot of stuff been going on, especially getting trying to get this early access. Like I said, guys, it may be in the works. We'll see what sneakers gonna do. See what Nike gonna do when it comes to there, because we want to get them for retail. And I know a lot of people been waiting for them. It's been 2 weeks since it's been when it came to early access. So same time, guys. Like I said, just be ready, man. In 24 minutes, we definitely will be having a hopefully get early access, so we can get that going and get that accordingly, so we can get that out the way. Because like I said, we got less than 2 weeks when these going to drop on the sneakers app. So it's definitely going to be the move for a lot of people that's trying to get them. Hopefully you can get them for retail and go from there. Because like I said, it's gonna be crazy, man. Like I said, it's gonna be widely available. It's definitely gonna be. Good morning or good afternoon. I love you too. I said I was gonna go. I waited, but I'll say I'm just gonna go live right quick. Um, Same time, guys. Like I said, overall, these Jordan 4 white cements will be dropping. Hopefully, we get early access today. Just be mindful. Like I said, make sure you have your Apple Pay, PayPal ready. There's going to be the move today. Hopefully, we'll get something today. Because I know yesterday they did a poll about the white cement fours, talking about how people are actively on sneakers app. And they was making a little poll about that. And they posting it in tomorrow. So, just like Unbreakable Kick said, that it could be like a little Easter egg there where they try to wait until tomorrow. They may do the early access, so we'll see within 1 o'clock. See what they're gonna do when it comes to early access. So, like I said, overall, we're gonna see how it's gonna go, especially when they're gonna get early access to where we can get these white cement fours on the way. Because, like I said, May 24th, these will be dropping soon. So I don't want y'all to miss out on that. So you be able to get them for retail. Because it's definitely going to be the move. Like I said, it's going to be a nice looking shoe. Like I said, I see them on hand. I seen them on images and stuff like that. It's a really good looking shoe. And you definitely don't want to miss out and just try to obtain these. Like I said, it's going to be a good looking summer shoe. A lot of people going to come out. They're going to pop outside and try to get these shoes, man. Like I said, we got 4 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Like I said, we got less than 22 minutes for this. So hopefully you get early access for these white cement fours. It's definitely going to be the move. Like I said, if you can get them, be ready, man. Like I said, time is now, hopefully, and no later than tomorrow or Thursday. These will be dropping on the sneakers app. So, like I said, it's definitely going to be ready, man. It's 8 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button for the white cement fours so we can get these early access, so we can get them for retail and get them early. We're going to try to get them early so we don't have to wait until release date. But I know it's going to be a widely amount of pairs. You definitely don't want to miss on that. It's definitely going to be a great looking shoe, man. Like I said, I see them on hand. I see them in images and stuff. I'm sure you guys saw them on images. It's definitely a good looking shoe to have. So just be ready, man. It's definitely going to be the move. I want y'all to get them for retail because, like I said, we got less than 22 minutes. These definitely, hopefully we'll get something, man. Hopefully we'll get something. I want you guys to get them, try to get them right away so you can get them fastly on your feet and enjoy them. So, same time, like I said, they definitely will be dropping soon. Like I said, hopefully today, man, we're going to get the move. Hopefully we get that call. I know it's been confirmed from a lot of people, a lot of sources and stuff, but we going to see, man. But hit that like button. Let's get that energy going so we can try to get that for early access today. And hopefully, if not, get it tomorrow and get that early access tomorrow. Because I know for sure it's definitely going to be no later than tomorrow for this early access. So, but no later than Thursday. Like I say, I promise you that because we got less than 2 weeks, man. We got less than 2 weeks. They definitely will be dropping. I don't want you guys to miss out on that because it's going to be the move, especially for a lot of people who want these shoes. Like I said, you got people coming outside for these shoes. Like I said, you got people that ain't been out for years. They want to come and get this shoe for retail. So, like I said, overall, guys, just be ready. Like I said, we got less than 20 minutes. They definitely will be dropping, hopefully, on early access. I want you to get them for early access. So, just make sure you have your notifications ready. Make sure you have Apple Pay and your PayPal is ready. Make sure all those information is ready so when you do drop them, they'll be ready to go. Hey, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Show some love for the release of the Jordan 4 white cements. hopefully we'll get early access today so we can be able to get them for retail, so we don't have to pay resale for these. Because right now, I know for sure these probably going up for like 400 right now, and I don't want you guys to pay $400 for these. You can get it for retail for 225 with tax. In certain areas, it's gonna put you at like around 239, 240. So just be ready. Like I said, we got less than 20 minutes. Hopefully Nike give us the call to everybody so we can get the early access. You know, I want everybody to get them so we can get them for retail, so we got to pay on that resale market. But like I said, May 24th, these white cement fours will be dropping. Hopefully today we'll get something to, like I said, on Nike. We can get early access so we can be able to try to get them early. Or they maybe do like a scratch off like they did with the SB4. So we'll see how that works out with that, what they're going to do with this drop. Because I think they're going to do some type of Easter egg with it. Like, I know what they're going to do because they're not trying to have all the bots to come out to try to get them all. But at the same time, they got a lot of pairs around. So we don't know what Nike going to do. But we just want to be ready and be ready when they do drop, so we don't have no type of distractions when it comes to that, because we want to get these for retail. So like I said, just be ready. With less than 19 minutes, we're definitely gonna see something. Hopefully, if not, I'm sure tomorrow or Thursday. I promise you, by Friday we're gonna get something. So like I said, overall, the white cement fours, like I said, it's a good looking shoe. It's definitely a good look, especially to have in your shoe arsenal, your collection. If you're a true sneakerhead, you definitely want these in your collection. So just be ready, man. Like I said, today we may get something within 18 minutes. It's definitely gonna be a good looking shoe. And at the same time, Nike sneakers got the what the Kobe's around. A-okay. It's not the best as the previous ones, the high top ones. A lot of people don't really care for the high top Kobe's, so they would prefer the other ones. But like I said, for 240, I think that's the price. It's kind of steep for a lot of people. So that shoe probably ain't gonna be moving as much. But at the same time, you know, you got the Swarovski Air Jordan 1 lows. Those definitely, you have to be a true Swarovski fan, or you know, we're Jordan fans, but you gotta be a true Swarovski fan to buy those shoes, because they got them for, that's probably the highest price they got them ticketed on sneakers are $1,000. So we don't know how they're gonna work with that, but we'll see how that drop happens with that. I already know it's gonna sit, because a lot of people ain't gonna spend $1,000 on that shoe, but it's just, it's the risk that they doing by putting that shoe out there for $1,000. So like I said, it's definitely gonna be crazy for a lot of releases coming up, man. But you know, it's 2 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Let me know y'all ain't here, man. If y'all want to try to get these white cement fours, they might have early access on. So I don't want y'all guys to miss out on that, so y'all could be getting them for retail. So just be ready. Like I said, make sure you have all your information ready so we can get them for retail, so we can move on to the next release, so we don't have to be worrying about this anymore, and we can move on to the next one. So like I said, we got plenty of releases coming up too as well. Like I said, you got the Carmelo Anthony Jordan 12s. Those definitely be dropping soon if you're into those. So just be ready and just be mindful. Like, they definitely will be dropping on the sneakers app. Like I said, definitely probably be a couple more restocks on the way. I'll give you more info on that. But like I said, Nike's just focusing on these other releases with the white cement fours, which is their biggest release. And then, like I said, you also got the Kobe's are coming. And then, like I said, you got the Swarovski Jordan 1 lows, which is $1,000. But like I said, we got pretty much 16 minutes left. We're definitely gonna see what's gonna happen, especially when it comes to this drop. Hopefully we can get them for retail. It'll definitely be a move. You know, I definitely want to try to get them, because so we can breathe a little bit. Because like I said, a lot of people are really gonna come outside for these. Like I said, I don't see these. Like I said, I know a lot of sneaker boutiques gonna have them. Foot Locker, JD Sports, Champs, they all gonna have these. They definitely gonna have them. I know people already right now, they already talking about they already have them already. They just wait for the release. So like I said, they got plenty of pairs to go around. I just don't want y'all to not be able to get them. If just do the homework, and you definitely will get them for the for retail. I don't want y'all to pay resale for them, because that's not the channel for this. Pay resale. I mean, unless you have to, and they've been just be highly limited. So definitely you would have to bite the bullet and get them. But if you can get them for retail, that's where it's at. This is the channel for that, so we can try to get them for retail. But like I said, we got 15 minutes, guys. It's definitely will be dropping soon on the sneakers app. Hopefully we get early access. make sure, like I said, she had all your information correct, man. Because like I said, definitely you want to have a smooth checkout so you don't have no issues when it comes to that. Because even though you get early access, doesn't mean guarantee you're gonna get the shoe. You have to be very, very quick and prompt as you going into through checkout, because you got a lot of people that's going to try to go after these. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that, especially just having an attempt to get it. Because like I said, it's going to be crazy, especially for this particular release. Because a lot of people are on it right now. Like right now, a lot of people are live right now. They're trying to get them, but are you trying to? Are you going to try to get them? I'm gonna try to get them on actual release. I really don't try not. I don't want to get them right now because I'll try pay off other things. So I'll just try to help other people try to get them on the release. So I'm gonna wait. But like I said, just be ready. We got 14 minutes, guys. It's definitely will be dropping on the sneakers app. Definitely gonna be 225 with tax. So just be mindful that like I said, overall, just be ready when you go through the early access portal. Try to check out as fast as you can. Like I said, the fastest checkout is having Apple Pay and PayPal. They always cater to them, always. Androids, I'm sorry, they still don't give that love like y'all should, but they definitely will do Apple Pay and PayPal all the time, all day, every day. So just make sure y'all be ready, because they definitely will be dropping on the sneakers app May 24th. Like I said, we got 14 minutes left. They definitely will be dropping. I want y'all to get it for retail. Retail is the move. Don't pay resale for these. Like I said, it's going to be 400 plus. If you're going to pay resale, it's not worth it. You can be able to get almost 2 pairs compared to that one. So like I said, just be ready. You got 13 minutes, guys. Definitely will be hitting on the sneakers app. Hopefully, we get early access. So just make sure, too, when you go into your app, make sure you hit the inbox, because it may send you a inbox mail showing you that you got early access. May not genuinely show you when you hit on the app, but make sure you go in the inbox and it'll show you how to where you get early access. Because like I said, Nike gonna be doing some Easter eggs on some of these shoes, so just be ready. Like, I don't want y'all to be surprised, like where to go, or you're running around with your head chopped off and you don't know where to go. So that's how it was like with the SB4s, because they kind of did like an Easter egg. You had to follow the actual skater in order for you to get the link. To click on it and take it straight to sneakers, and then that's when you was able to scratch. And you had to scratch it and then try to check out. So it was a lot that you had to go through to try to check out, try to get particular shoes. So I think that's what Nike trying to do now, to prevent the bots are trying to come around and trying to take everything, especially for us retailers, because we want to get them retail. Bots just want to sell them so they can flip them. But like I said, I think Nike, like I said, they may do an Easter egg on this, so just be ready. I don't want y'all to be discouraged and say, oh, nah, he ain't give me the right information, or, oh, he ain't do this right. I'm like, well, just be ready, man, because like I said, we don't know what Nike going to do, because they can change up stuff. They always can change up stuff. Just the moment of the release, they change it up. Like, they say, oh, yeah, we'll have, a Leo drop, and we don't have no issues. You can do first come, first serve. Then they can change it around within 2 or 3 weeks. So it's a drawing, and then turn around, then, he's doing a scratch snip. So at the same time, like I said, just be ready. Nike definitely gonna have an Easter egg for these shoes. Like I said, it's gonna show homage to this particular shoe. We just have to be ready, because like I said, hopefully today we get some early access today. That definitely would be great for you guys, especially to come to get them early, so you ain't got to worry about too much of a hassle, especially when it comes to the actual release. Because like I said, I cannot see they not having a shock drop on these, because like I said, they got so many pairs in stock right now. And at the same time, they try to dump most of these pairs before the release comes, because they always do that. Every 4 they brought out, they did a shock drop, because like I said, they had so many pairs and they trying to get rid of them. They trying to dump them, so they try to just get rid of them so they can move on to the next release. So like I said, be ready, guys. We got 11 minutes. They definitely will be dropping. There's 4 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get that energy going, especially so we can try to hit these for retail, so we don't miss out, man, because I want y'all to get them for retail, because that's where the move's at. I don't want y'all to pay resale for these, and you can be happy with them. Like I said, it's a good looking shoe, man. Like I said, it's just up there with the Bread 4s. It's had that nostalgia look. It's just, like I said, this is the shoe. This is what's gonna bring people out. And like I said, every other shoe did, like with the Nigel Sylvester, those brought a lot of people out because Nike did a lot of advertising around that shoe. They did a lot of marketing around that shoe. And definitely with the Asia Wilson, they did a lot of marketing with that shoe. So a lot of people actually was trying to get these shoes because it was so hyped up. Just same thing with these Bred 4s. These things was hyped up for years. And, people want this shoe. And they going to come out for this shoe. So like I said, early access may happen today. Like I said, we got 10 minutes. Hopefully they'll drop them. Like I said, between right now, maybe they may pass it maybe to 2 o'clock, but no later than 2 o'clock they actually will have, these early access and stuff like that when it comes to that. So like I said, just be ready. Hopefully soon. They definitely will be dropping. Within 10 minutes, it's definitely going to be the move for these. If you're interested, like I said, just make sure you have your PayPal, Apple Pay ready. It definitely will be dropping soon on Sneakers app. It definitely will be the move when it comes to that. If you're interested in those, like I said, you may not want those. You want to save it for another release. Like I said, this whole summer we gonna have a plethora of good releases. We got this Travis Scott Sue on there uploaded on Sneakers app. If you're interested in those, the Travis Scott Jacks, they definitely will be dropping. Those going to be 170 or 180. It's around that price point. Those definitely will be dropping on Sneakers app. If you're interested in trying to get another Travis Scott, if you missed out on the other Travis Scotts that just released, I know a lot of people didn't care for those, so they waited till see if Travis Scott gonna bring out a Jordan 1 low. So that's what they wait for. But like I said, we got a lot of releases coming up. Definitely gonna be the move, especially when it comes to that. So just be ready, man. Like I said, we got 9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes is where we're gonna see if Nike gonna bring us the early access on the Sneakers app, so you can be able to get them. Oh, actually, 8 minutes. 8 minutes now. This time speeding up, so you time know, like, oh, we gotta get ready because they definitely gonna be the move soon. So like I said, I want y'all to be able to get them for retail because a lot of people been waiting for these. A lot of people been waiting for these. And like I said, I've been hearing the bird around, especially trying to get these for retail. So if we can get early access on, that would be great. But like I said, just be ready. We got 8 minutes. They definitely will be dropping. Hopefully, we get early access. Hopefully, you guys get early access. Like I said, if we don't, that's fine. Like I said, we still got another chance of tomorrow or by Thursday. They definitely will be dropping. Like I said, they got to have some type of shock drop. If we're not getting anything by Thursday, we're not getting nothing. That's it. We ain't getting nothing at all. So, like I said, we want to hopefully within this week margin, we hopefully get something. Because, like I said, we don't get nothing by today or tomorrow. We ain't getting nothing. It's pretty much going to have to wait till the release. But I can't see that they not going to drop them. So we'll see. Time to get that double up. If you know, I know JD Sports got me on the early access. Okay, yeah, like I said, you got to double up. Like, this is a double up worthy shoe. Like, definitely me personally is a double up worthy shoe. Like, with Flu Game, a double up worthy. You definitely gotta have a double up. That's a true OG. You gotta have it, But you got some people, they into that hype. They don't really care for the OG 4. They rather just use it to flip it. But at the same time, I want them for the personal. Like, that's OG. I don't even have that in my sneaker collection. Like, I kind of missed out when they came out in 2016. But at the same time, Nike basketball was overshadowing the Jordans at the time. So that wasn't a big deal at the time. Jordans wasn't a big deal. But OG over everything. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But like I said, we in this time now that you got a whole bunch of hype beasts. They don't really care for OG shoes like that unless they resellers and they trying to flip them. That's the only reason why they so interested in those. But I definitely agree with you, OG over everything, most definitely. But like I said, we got 6 minutes, guys. Like I said, you got to be ready, man. Make sure y'all have your Apple Pay, your PayPal ready. It may be today, man. Like I said, if it ain't today, I'm sure it's going to be tomorrow for these. They're definitely going to have early access. I'm surprised JD Sports they're going to do that. Maybe they may do theirs tomorrow. They may do theirs tomorrow. Like I said, between Nike sneakers or JD Sports, one of them are doing it. One of them is definitely going to do it. But at the same time, just be ready. DTLR, they definitely will have their pair soon. Like I said, I know a lot of people say they already got them. They've been sitting in their rooms for months. They just wait for the drop to come so they can get rid of it because they got plenty of pairs. That's the thing. They just waiting. But, they want to wait to see what Nike going to do, especially when it comes to the early access and just shock drop. Because, like I said, I cannot see no 4 that I know of that had not had a shock drop. So we're going to see. Like I said, it'll be very surprising they don't do no shock drop by tomorrow or let alone early access. So just be ready. JD going to do next week. Today, JD dropped access to the Mellow 12s. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard about the Mellow 12s, but like I said, a lot of people will go after those too. Like it's some fire heat that's been coming out for the last, since February. Like I said, this been these last 4 or 5 months been just straight fire with a lot of stuff, and a lot of people couldn't hit. A lot of people took L's on a lot of stuff. It's just we got to give credit for Nike too for what they've been doing, because they've been giving us what we want. But like I said, we just have to be patient when they do drop them, and like I said, just have these extra devices and stuff ready so you be able to get these for retail, because that's where to move at. You want to get it for retail. But guys, we got about 5 minutes left, guys. So I'm gonna get off this live, guys. I'm just been on here for 20 minutes, just trying to get y'all info to be ready, because it's about to drop soon. So I want y'all to get them for retail. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. So let's get this good luck going, positive vibes, so we can get that W on those on that early access, man. We want to get that early access. So just be ready, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm here just to give y'all the info, what y'all need, so we can get these for retail. At the same time, I'm going to continue to go live so we can continue to get them, man. Because we going to get these, man. I promise you we're going to get these. Because we got plenty of pairs to go around. But at the same time, you got to do the homework. You have to do the homework. So at the same time, guys, like I said, we got 4 minutes left. I want y'all to be ready. So I'm going to get off here on this live so y'all can get prepared. Good luck to everybody that's trying to go after these. I want y'all to get them for retail. Let me know in the comments after the live. Let me know if y'all got them or not. Go over to my Instagram. I got my Instagram page too over there called Butchering kickz84. Same as my YouTube. Go ahead over there, subscribe to my channel. Follow my channel over there. I'll have a lot of more of my fits and updates and stuff as well. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming on here, man. I definitely love you guys. Y'all definitely my family. I definitely treat y'all like my family. So I'm gonna continue to give y'all the information what y'all need, so you can get these drops where it's necessary. So at the same time, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Like I always say, hug your loved ones, because next time you see them again. Good luck to everybody trying to get these 4s. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. If we go live to see if we can get another chance. So I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day. Peace.